Hi everyone, Puma here. For today's video, I decided I want to go and cook up something for you guys. So I have Asuna's sandwich from Sword Art Online. So for my sandwich, I decided to go and use Japanese style flavors or ingredients to really tie into the anime itself. So my final sandwich is gonna be crispy soy glazed pork belly sandwich with arugula and ponzu, ginger tamagoyaki omelet, and brioche bread. Now for the sandwich, I recommend that you use either brioche or challah bread, but if you don't have either of them, you can use whatever bread you want. In my case, I really wanted to eat brioche and I wanted an excuse to make some, so I actually flat out went out and made some. Make the tamagoyaki omelet. Typically you would use a square pan, but I don't own one, so I just made do with a frying pan. Two things about making an omelet are you don't want the heat on too high and you don't want there to be too much oil or butter. As the egg starts to slowly cook, I push the edges of the omelet towards the center, let the liquid droop back out to the edges, and then I fold it up and then flatten it down in the pan to make the tamagoyaki omelet itself. I made a braising liquid using soy sauce, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of honey. So for the pork belly, what I did was I scored the skin. I added honey as well as cider vinegar into the actual braising liquid just so that it can help break down the pork. If you don't have pork belly or you don't want to use pork belly, a much faster alternative would be to use Spam or bacon. I have the substituted recipes for using Spam and bacon in the description below. For the greens, I'm simply using Ponzu and Arugula. If you don't have Arugula, you can use any green you want. I prefer bitter greens just to contrast the other components of the sandwich. Drizzle some olive oil and salt on top of the skin and put it back in the oven for another 45 minutes to get crispy, crackly. Finally, the glaze. You reduce the reserved braising liquid down with some brown sugar to make it like a caramel, and then you brush it onto the pork when the pork is done cooking. To assemble the sandwich, just take a slice of your toasted bread, add on 2 slices of the pork belly, a slice of the tamagoyaki omelet, a little bit of the bitter green. Serve immediately so that way the cracklings don't go soggy. Thank you so much for watching today's cooking video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Ora, Puma channel, じゃあね!